About to jump into this witty apparatus interview with Big Mike. See what he got to say about Pooh Shiesty and Big 30. Shout out Witty.
Now, Big Mike, I wanted to ask you about something else that's been in the news that we've talked about in the past. Now, this Pooh Shiesty situation is getting bad for Pooh Shiesty. Now, since our last interview, we were already talking about the photos that were released where Pooh Shiesty, and his co-defendants were allegedly holding up Gucci Mane with a gun, and you saw a picture of his dad. But since then, a video has been released. And in the video, you see a guy who looks exactly like Pooh Shiesty. I mean, it looked like Pooh Shiesty to me. And there's another portion of the video where you see Gucci Mane, or who looks like Gucci Mane, but his face is blurred. And they have him listed as RD, who is obviously Gucci Mane, And they're basically holding him at gunpoint and making him do a drop video. And the drop video is to say, hey, man, you dropped from the label. Not like a promotional drop, right? But, hey, a video just to say, hey, we dropping Pooh Shiesty from the label. But it's all under what looks like duress. Now, or what some people would say is duress. Now, when you seen that video, what was your first, what did you think? Did you say, hey, forget it, man, Pooh Shiesty is cooked now?
Pure goofy. That's how I look at it. I ain't even gonna lie. And I with Pooh Shiesty off the simple fact how he came home and grabbed his glow back. You know what I'm saying? Like, situations can be handled without you. If you still on street, the situation could have been handled with him not being there. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people be mad at other people, like, you know what I'm saying? Whoever, like, let's just say I'm using the Dirk case, for example. A lot of people be mad at the witnesses on his case. You need to be mad at yourself. Like, if it's people on Pooh Shiesty case, like they saying Gucci Mane telling on them, all right, Gucci Mane bogus, but at the same time, you told on yourself too when you allowed who they allegedly said was recording this Big 30. Allegedly, you allowed this man to record y'all with guns, with masks on, and y'all holding somebody at gunpoint. Right there is a charge on his own. That's kidnapping. Not allowing somebody to leave, because in the video you can see it's clear as day, bro. This ain't something that I'm just saying. This something everybody that watched that video done seen already. Gucci Mane tried to walk off. Pooh Shiesty said you ain't going nowhere. The nigga up to Drake out the book bag.
Yep. And he was like, and the way that he was talking to Gucci Mane was like, man, like, you better say this the way I want you to say it.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So it's like you did that to yourself too by allowing to record it. Like, what you recording your, like, how y'all thought that was gonna go? So if none of that shit wouldn't have happened, the fears would never came, you would have never got locked up. Y'all was gonna release that video of Gucci saying that you was dropped from 1017.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know their thought pattern. Like, I'm assuming they took the video to drop the video because they kept trying to get a good take. You could tell they were doing it over and over. But still, in that situation, like, what is your thought process? Because now it's on social media. People can tell through the gestures and things like, you might be held under gunpoint. Like, this is just a dumb plan, man. This is the dumbest plan I've ever seen. You know what I mean?
It just
and to have somebody record it and the gunman. I don't know. What do you think, Big Mike?
Told on himself. He told on himself, man. When he allowed, allegedly, if that's supposed to be Big 30, people say, allegedly, if that's Big 30 holding that camera and recording that, he told on himself when he allowed that man to record that situation. So everything you got coming, you did it to yourself, bro. Y'all can't blame nobody else for what, nothing he got going on, bro. Nothing. He did that to himself, man. Ain't no way. Like, no. You did it to yourself. You can't blame Gucci. You can't blame nobody else. You gotta blame you. You allow to record you and everything. Now they got a video that they could play in court now.
Yeah. And it's hard to beat that. It's impossible, actually.
Now they got a video, an actual video that they say they found in Big 30 iCloud. Allegedly found.
I dare you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store preloaded with 20
on the Big 30 iCloud.
See, people be thinking this because they delete these iCloud, break these phones, you can get rid of what you had in your iCloud, nigga. Once it hit the cloud, it's in the cloud file.
Come on, man. Y'all drag yourself down on that one. I ain't get that. That's just slow. When I seen the video, I'm like, oh hell no. Like, y'all really pressed this man and recorded it though. Like, nah.
Why record it? And why? And to be honest, okay, a lot of people get into bad record deals. We've seen it in the past.
All the time.
I'm talking about the biggest artists in the world have been in bad record deals. And they just finished the deal out. They drop a Christmas album. That's why, there was a time where rappers were dropping Christmas albums out of nowhere. Do that so that way they can finish if it's a 4-record deal, their first album went crazy. They're like, all right, I ain't getting paid. They'll drop a Christmas album, another album, and then a mixtape album or whatever they want to call it, to be done with their deal.
Oh,
and they're done with their deal in a year and a half. That's the smart way of getting done with your deal.
That is. I ain't even gonna lie.
The CEO at gunpoint and saying, sign this release where I get everything and you get nothing. It's got to be the dumb. Even if they didn't have the video, anybody would be able to see through that. Like, who would sign this? You know what I'm saying? This makes no sense. You know what I mean? So I don't know, bro. Like, when it comes to Pooh Shiesty, somebody that hot, I'm talking about red fire hot, career and buzz that people dream of, to where all eyes are on you. What do you think about him essentially throwing it all away?
That's retarded, man. It ain't that much in the world, bro. For me to I'm gonna get out of it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go about things differently. Or if you was gonna get on some gangster shit, what is the cameras involved for? Feel me? Like, no, you ain't supposed to be doing all that, man. And with Pooh Shiesty, he came out, dropped FDO, started going crazy. It was like, I'm like, okay, he came back there what he was supposed to do, you feel me? Then all of a sudden this happened. You right back locked up for some way more crazy than he was just locked up for. And shit can sit you down.
Yeah. I mean, nobody got killed, so he's probably he's gonna see the light of day someday, hopefully,
For sure.
But it's the amount of years he's about to do it's essentially over,
You feel me? And then when you sit back and you think, you know what I'm saying, about like that, I don't believe that Gucci signed the contract. They tried to make him drop him on video.
You think that's the case?
I think that's what it is. So now Gucci still got control over all Pooh Shiesty music then.
Yep.
So you just took your ass to jail and this man still out here collecting money off of your shit.
Yep.
What did you accomplish?
Absolutely nothing.
That's what I'm saying. That's my problem with the whole situation. What did you accomplish out the situation? You scared Gucci? Y'all scared him? Because that's the only thing you accomplished. Y'all scared him. That man still.
I don't get what they was trying to accomplish either. Like, what did you think you was going to accomplish by essentially or allegedly holding somebody hostage or kidnapping them at that point by gun? Because you forcing them to say these things, forcing them not to leave. What did you think that was gonna happen? Like, I dare to wish he'd just tell us what he thought he was accomplishing when he did that shit. Maybe that'll help his ass get free. Shit, if niggas understood what the fuck he was trying to do. Cause I don't think he know.
Still out here, he's still free, he's still making money, and he's still gonna make money off of you. You're still in contract with him.
Yep, and he's gonna sign another artist, blow them up. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. You still in contract. You still locked into that contract. So all your music, royalties and stuff like that, shit still going to Gucci. He's still making money off you while you locked up. So it's like, what did you accomplish? Like, what did you accomplish out the situation? Besides going back to jail.
Yeah. It's just back to square one, and even a worse position, which is worse than going back to square one.
I mean,
you're in a worse position.
if the contract would have got signed and now you out of 10-17, and you know what I'm saying, that'd be a little better, you know what I'm saying, a little better feeling of being locked up, you know what I'm saying, like, nigga ain't getting no more of my money. But he's still getting your money. So you didn't accomplish nothing.
But with record contracts specifically, I think there has to be two lawyers present, right? You have to legally, there has to be, the artist has to have representation and the label. So I don't know how they thought the release was going to work unless it was worded a certain way. I can't understand any of this logic in this, man. Maybe it's just an illogical situation, so it's impossible to.
It was some. I feel like it was an emotional response to how he been feeling over the years when he was locked up. I feel like it was an emotional response, like, man, I don't with this.
The number one reason traders lose money isn't bad strategy. It's emotions, fear, greed, revenge trading. I use an
no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't like dude no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been up here, dude ain't even looking out for nobody. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff that went on with Ska, Gucci taking the 1017 chain back and all that stuff like that. But so it's probably like he been sitting in jail and he been feeling some type of way. And that, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I could come up with besides saying a retarded nigga. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, give him the benefit of the doubt and just say it was an emotional response to him with all that was going on when he was locked up. You feel me?
Yeah, that could be the only answer, man. And you know that emotional response is always the worst.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because an emotional response is something you really can't control. You feel me? It's like something that just happened. You feel me? You might get mad, you know what I'm saying? Right then and there, you mad and shit, you can just last out. And now you done did something. And then now when you calm and that adrenaline going and stuff like that, you realize what you just did.
Mm-hmm.
And the severity of the situation.
Yeah, and a lot of people, they don't have the maturity to do it. But at this point, man, Pooh Shiesty is grown. He's what, 25? He should be able to regulate his emotions to the point where he knows what play to do and what not, or at least have somebody. And it's sad to see that his dad is there and not giving him better like counseling or actually giving him good advice. Like, hey, man, dog, this is a dumb idea. What are them phones doing here in the first place? Why are they phones? Abort mission. There shouldn't be phones in here in the first place. Like, and number one, it's in Dallas, which is, it's one of the most highly surveyed cities in America where, a lot of.
The fact that his dad was there shows you that he don't even got the type of father figure that he need to have in his life that can make him listen. Like, most kids, most people, period, especially men, when you say something like getting their father involved, they willing to listen. Or when their father giving advice, they willing to listen. Like, what was your father at when you was putting this play together? Like, why didn't he tell you this was a bad idea? What made him think going to go print out the contract was going to be helpful? Him helping you through this instead of telling you not to do it. You just came home. It's another way around to do this. Like, come on, Dad. We got to do better than that, Dad.
Most of Dallas is nice, So cameras looking at cameras. This is a bad play.
It was overly bad play. Like, overly. Like, it was a rookie mistake.
Crazy, man. Well, we'll see how that whole thing goes because